Very importantly for me, I learned about gratitude the hard way. As I said, I went from Wits to Manchester United to that beautiful stadium. I got there and they'd signed me up as a young kid from South Africa. And on the Friday, I was training at Old Trafford, which they let you do just to get a feel of being at home and the home ground advantage. And one of my fellow players came running across me and said, Gary, have you heard the news? And I said, no, what's the news? He said, the deal to sign the new goalkeeper has fallen through. There's something wrong with his back. They can't get insurance, etc. The deal is off. So I said, oh, what does that mean? He says, well, I think you're going to be playing tomorrow. And with that, I saw the manager calling me. So I rushed across, and he gave me one of the greatest motivational speeches I've ever heard. He said, Gary, we have no other goalkeepers left at the club. He said, you're going to be making your debut tomorrow. And people still ask me, what's it like to play at Old Trafford for Manchester United? And I can't describe it. It's just the most awesome experience, walking out with some of the greatest players in the world in front of 80-odd thousand fans at one of the most famous stadiums in the world. But it went well. That was the most important thing. We won that game. We won the next game. We won 4 games in a row. Suddenly, people stopped talking about buying a goalkeeper. We won an FA Cup quarter-final, semi-final, and within 4 months of being in that first team, I was playing in an FA Cup final against Arsenal. All I wanted to do as a goalkeeper was make no mistakes, concede no goals. We were 1-0 down in 10 minutes. We were 2-0 down by half-time, and we were 2-0 down with 5 minutes to go. 2-0 down, 5 minutes to go. I'm sitting in the stadium looking around going, wow, what an awesome day, 100,000 in the crowd, can't win every game. Then we scored once. I thought 2-1, that was a bit more exciting. A minute later, we equalized, and the Man United half of the ground goes absolutely wild. And from the kickoff, ball goes wide, gets cross, can't reach the cross, and Arsenal score. And everyone looks at me. It's like being in a management position. Everyone looks at me. What happened? You should have done this. You should have done that. And the press have to write a story. What is the story? Manchester United concede in the final moment. Who's to blame? Got to be the goalkeeper. So headlines, Gary Bailey cost Man United Cup final. My first 4 or 5 away games away from Old Trafford. The crowd would wait for me to get in my goals. They'd stand up 40, 50, 60,000. They'd point at me. And they'd sing 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. And you know they're having a go at you the whole time. And I just kept reminding myself, I'm so grateful for having played in an FA Cup final. That is the power of gratitude. That is what gets you through pressure situations.